Hey there, this is Hootie from HootieTuts.com. Come and join our classes there. We'll teach you something you didn't know but needed to know. Didn't even know it, you needed to know it. Let's see, on this little exercise we got going here, we're going to try to give this woman's head a pear shape. And let's see, first we need to do a couple things. We'll take this pear and increase the canvas size on it a little bit, give us a little bit more room to work on it. And let's put a background layer on that. Let's see here. I'm going to hold my control key down and pick a nice color from the pear, and we'll make it a little bit lighter here. Yeah, it looks good. And use our flood fill tool right there. Flood fill it. That looks pretty good. And we'll make this active. We're going to paste her over there. We just click and drag her face off and slide it right on there. Pretty cool, isn't it? And we move her right out of the way. I'm going to use my move tool here. We'll move her down a little bit. And we'll move the pear shape up a little bit here. So I'll rename that face and pear. So you kind of see which one's active here. On her face, I'm going to lower her layer opacity down so I can kind of see through her face here. Well, the pear's lined up pretty good. What I want to do, you see, like there's her chin coming around there. We got like a dark spot on the pear that goes along those same lines, so I'm kind of line it up with that, so it'll look halfway right. And in order to shape that, we're going to use the mesh warp tool. These little squares that you see here are called nodes, N-O-D-E-S, and we can click and drag them to shape the face. You gotta get the face layer active there, and kind of pull her face out. We want her ears to stick out a little bit, just because they'll probably look better like that. Kind of pulling her out here. Pulled down a little bit. And we don't have to get that exact. We're just trying to get pretty close to exact as far as the shape of the pear. We'll get this other side here. Whoa, come way out too far, didn't we? It's kind of neat. We can just click and drag her back in. There, we got part of her ears sticking out about right. And let's see, we need to fill this part up here with her top of her head. Just clicking and dragging. Probably need to go up a little bit to the right for this side, maybe. And you can see like a shadow there, where her face is overlapping the pear. That's okay, because we got another way to go to fix that. It's kind of hard to get exact with as few nodes as we have. We can click to accept that, which looks pretty good. Now we can use the warp brush on the push node mode there. Get a proper size here. And we can start pushing her in so that I'm looking for like little light spaces that are there. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm trying. That tells me that her face is sticking out. Sometimes it's the pear that would be sticking out. And if you can't tell which one it is, well, then turn off the face layer and get a snapshot in your head, you know, where the pear is. You can tell her head is sticking out a little bit too far there. So we'll kind of push it in a little bit there. Click and drag. In or out, whichever it needs to be. And we got some overhang here. Well, if you use too small of a brush, you'll leave things real choppy when you're doing this on like the stuff that we're doing here. It'd be too choppy. So sometimes you want a bigger brush, sometimes you want a little smaller one. And you can always undo, which is good. Now we got part of her neck here probably needs to be colored in. Let's get on the pear layer here and make it active. Going to use the freehand tool here, selection tool. I like point to point. And we'll kind of click around here. I'm going to enlarge that a little bit so I can see what I'm doing easier. And kind of click around and choose that. Really don't want to choose the white blouse or whatever she's got on there, because that's not what we're interested in coloring to make it all kind of look right together. So we're trying to avoid the white parts, but if we get a little bit of it in there, it won't hurt much. Just a series of left clicks. And up and double click to seal it off and make our selection active. I say I missed a little tad of her skin over here, so we can press down on our shift key and add a little bit to that, which I'm going to do. So that part's included. Double clicked it to add it. Let's see. Actually, if I take that away, you see we have nothing there except you can see the background fill, color fill. So actually we're just going to add more of the pear, and there's a couple ways to do that. I'm going to use the clone brush. Right click to take a copy of that section right there, and then we'll start copying it, and left clicking. Don't have to worry about going outside the selection, because it will only color in where the selection is, which is nice about having the selection to begin with. And there we go. We've got our neck colored in now. And that's it. That wasn't too bad, was it? You can go selection, select none, or Control D on your keyboard and remove that. And that's the lesson. You are what you eat. If you eat pears, that's what you look like. If that would happen to you, come see us at URwhatUeat2.com. Click on one of our little links there, link signs, join our classes, and we'll see you there. This is Hootie saying bye. I hope you learned a little bit today. Thank you.